Check 1 2, check 1 2, 1 2, check. Check 1 2, check 1 2, 1 2, check 1 2. Dude, my default audio just disappeared. I don't know if you can hear this. I think you can hear this. Let's check. Can you hear the music? Does it sound normal? Does it sound like it's supposed to? Oh, I did. Windows updated as I was. Windows auto updated as I was restarting without any like confirmation by me. I do a fresh restart. I do a fresh restart at the beginning of every stream. And as I was doing it, hang on, I gotta add. Now I realize I gotta add. I have to now add my audio to every screen. Now, hang on. What the fuck? Fucking Windows, man. What the hell did it change my goddamn settings to? I just went into my sound settings. I'm in my sound settings. I'm in playback. My default, it's got voice meter as my default and voice meter as my default. That is wild. So I guess and OBS is also set up to my default. What the shit? I don't know. This is going to be a pain in the ass when I want to switch to other screens. Here, I'm going through, I'm adding it to each screen that I use. All right, let's see. Okay, bear with me. Just one more. This is very annoying. Man, I went through a whole goddamn... I was talking about my process behind this piece. Some bullshit. All right, well, fuck. All right, yeah. All right, you know, fuck it. I might as well just start drawing. At this point, what a pain in my ass. Thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the heads up, bud. I had no goddamn idea. That's that was happening to me. I would have, God knows, man. I would have gone for hours without knowing. Hey, Archangel. It's so rare that I look at that part of the. It's so rare that I look at that part of the OBS, like my audio part, to make sure that it's firing. Hey, Matt.
Hey, I could. Your audio is kicking. It's your mic.
My audio is what?
Yeah, you're good. I can hear your mic loud and clear.
Here, speak up. Just speak regular.
Like, yeah, I was able to hear your microphone loud and clear.
All right, you should be able to hear yourself now too. I mean,
Yeah, I'm there.
wait. Say something to me one more time.
Testing 1, 2, 3,
Oh
4, 5,
God,
6, 7,
fucking
8.
damn it, motherfucker. Sorry.
No problem.
I just realized now that Discord audio is being. I'm like, why the fuck is Matt so goddamn low? Discord audio, a fucking Windows update, motherfucker, man. Fucking with my sound setting.
It does it to me every single time when I update Windows.
Here, I'll show you guys. My sound situation is fucking elaborate, to say the least.
Yeah, I don't fucks with the voice meter because of that.
Yeah, so this took me a very long time to figure out, to memorize, and to sort out. And because of this update, it's fucking all wrong. Let me.
Are you on Windows 11?
No, 10.
Yeah, I'd stay there because I don't know how well voice meters are working with 11 right now.
All right. Okay. Well, that at least that's normal. Let's see. Discord is going to have to be put through the cable A output. Cable A output. Where are you, cable A output? Cable D, cable C, cable A. There you are. Cable A. Okay, hopefully that updates as the output. Matt, can you still hear me okay on Discord?
Yep, you're clear on Discord. I gotta jump off. I'm going to record my podcast, one of them, but I wanted to say hi at least. If you're still going when I'm done, I'll jump on and say hi again.
Okay, buddy. Have fun recording your podcast.
I like this one a lot.
Okay, awesome. Hell yeah.
Next week, Friday night, I'll be doing the new iteration of Nerd 2 Movie Podcast, so stop in and say hi.
Yeah, let me know what time. I'll swing by.
You got it, dude. You have a good night, and if I can, I'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks, Matt.
Bye.
Bye, buddy. That guy is helpful. That guy is helpful. You know what isn't helpful? Windows fucking auto updates. Hang on, now I gotta restart Discord. God damn it. Let's see. Come on, Discord, you piece of shit. I'm fucking Windows motherfucker. Hello, Strike Boy. Dude, I just wanted to... Oh my god, hang on. I just wanted to chill out. Let me... Oh, hang on. I think I fixed it. There we fucking go. Okay. Alright, at least that's fixed. God damn it. Yeah, I just wanted to chill out, listen to my music, get some drawing in, maybe fetch any question, respond to any questions or art questions any of you guys might have. Meanwhile, Windows had different plans. Is it Chun-Li? No, fuck Chun-Li. That CCP shill. We hope she burns in hell. What's up, buddy? How are you two? What's news over there? What's news in your neck of the woods? Maybe one of my last streams for a while. What's going on? You leaving? You leaving town? You getting on a midnight train? To anywhere but here? school started. Didn't Michael cosplay as Chung Li? I did. No, I did. No, I cosplayed as Chunk Li. Chunk Li. Meep boop bop beep meep boop bop meep boop beep. Mop boop beep bop bop boop. Is it Sailor Moon then? Nah, no Sailor Moon. I never watched Sailor Moon. Cause I was too old, I think. Or I just no, I don't know if I was too old. I was still a kid when they were airing the reruns. But I was just disinterested, man. I had no fucking inclinations to watch that. Like I'd watch Pokemon, you know, Ash Ketchum doing his thing with Misty and Brock. 100% my jam, dude. Fuck yeah. But like Sailor Moon is on. Be like, what am I, a fucking pussy? What am I, the F word for gay people? Is what I would have said, you know, in that era, you know, in the late 90s when I was like. I wouldn't say that now, of course. Rip Chun. Yeah, Chun Li. You stupid bitch. You Chinese shill. Tuok, what's up with you, baby? I'm doing a late night stream since I missed the Thursday stream and I didn't do any Friday streams, so I thought I'd surprise just show up and do a little drawing. Who is this then? No, I'm not drawing anybody, man. I haven't drawn. What was the last fan art piece I did? Let's see. No one. Ah, Dream, Metroid, Batgirl. There you go. No one. 11 from Stranger Things. Nobody, Homelander, Marty McFly, that broad from My Hero Academia, no one, that Mexican broad from Doctor Strange, Elden Ring, no one, Friend's character, Metroid, that moon bitch from Elden Ring, no one, Magic, no one, Batman, Dominatrix broad from My Hero Academia, no one, Midream LA, no one, Buffy, Mob. Yeah, no. It seems like the vast majority of stuff I draw is just my stuff. The fan art is where the money is. It's true, but I think at the end of the day, I'd rather be poor. I'd rather be poor and not drawing any fan art. Just drawing whatever I like. I know that's not very business savvy of me. What's up, Pedro? Pedro, how art thou? Pedro, are you doing some late night streaming? You're doing some late night drawing, rather. I'm doing some late night streaming. You know what, Tuo, you bring up a good point, man. I've got to start promoting my commissions more. I think I'm going to revamp my commission area. There's one thing I don't want to do, though. There's one thing I definitely do not want to do. Like, I don't mind drawing fan art of a character that I don't care about. If somebody hires me to draw fan art of a character that they care about, listen, I'm malleable. You know, I'm down. But where I draw the line, this is a pet peeve, is I don't want to draw people as things.
You're not here for the orgy?
So, like, let's say somebody's like, I want you to draw me Batman. I'm like, yeah, sure. Yeah, don't worry, baby. I'll draw you Batman. I'll draw you Batman just fine. But I'd rather just draw Batman than draw you as Batman. Or it's like, yeah, it's Batman, but it's my dog. My dog is Batman. Or it's oh, it's my daughter and she's Poison Ivy. Go fuck yourself. I'm not that kind of artist. Hey, what's up, Nikki? Nikki, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for the host, buddy. What's up, cutie? You're up late. What are you doing up so late? If you focus just on anime characters, you should avoid that. Well, I know. Well, listen. Listen, my style is become a hybrid of anime influence and my style has become a little bit of a hybrid of anime influence and comic book art influence. I like both. But it's just yeah, no. Some people listen, I get it, right? People, they want to go to a convention or they want to get a gift for their significant other. I remember one people, Keith wants me to hydrate. I'll hydrate. I remember one time somebody was going to give me a couple $100 to draw them and their boyfriend as Batman and Catwoman, the Bat and the Cat. And I think they were going to give me $200, maybe $250. And I was so disinterested, I told them thank you, but no thank you. I could have used the money. Hell, I still could use that. I still could use $250. But I was so I don't want to say repulsed by the idea of having to do that. I was just I don't do that, man. I don't draw people's pets. I don't draw people's kids. And I don't draw people as their superhero counterpoints or, you know. I don't know. I feel like, hey, if you want to get that done, great. But go to like a fucking character. Go to a if you want your person, if you want the way you look to be fucking goofy, go to the boardwalk, and go to the guy that makes caricatures on the boardwalk. You'll get a very nice marker piece for $20. I always tell them I'm not that kind of artist. Well, you know what the thing is? I can actually do likeness really well. I used to love doing likeness. I could do a pretty dope portrait, man. Let me see if I could find a portrait. A nicer, like more thought out, well drawn portrait. Blah 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 blah. Oh, you know what? Here, I remember. I know what I could show you guys. No, Indie Fox drawings can suck my nuts. Indie Fox drawings aren't anything compared to this. Here. Here, this is a portrait of Gal Gadot that I did a ways back. I could do portraits, man. Let me see that. I think I did a portrait way back of not anybody famous, of just a person. Let me see. Where did I put you? Portrait person. Did I do it last year? I think I did do it oh, here. Here it is. Here, this is another portrait. There's another portrait of a this is not a famous person. This is just a person whose photo I saw on the internet. But yeah, no, dude, I'm a fucking good portrait artist, man. Like, when it comes to, you know, studying a face and studying the contours of a face and, you know, doing like a chart, like, this was the first art that I trained myself to do because I didn't know any better. I didn't know any better, and I didn't go to art school. So all I would do is I would sit and practice learning how to draw faces from photos. And I spent many hours and hours and hours teaching myself to do this. But this is like, if I'm drawing something like that, it's for me. And yeah, I would draw, if somebody really wanted me to draw a portrait of somebody that they cared about, like, I don't know, man, let's say somebody's mom died and they wanted a portrait of them. Yeah, you know, I might be inclined to oblige, but not for like somebody's fucking pimply faced kid as Batman. That's shit. That could suck my nuts. When I first followed you, you did them more, and I was like, ooh, this is nice. What do you got? Oh, sure. I remember drawing these. I did draw those more recently, yeah.
I will sub like next week. Why? Because you're too poor to afford $4.99
Hey,
today.
KG, thank you for the sub, buddy. Thanks for the sub. I don't like it when they always ask me for a portrait. I always tell them I'm not that kind of artist. That Wonder Woman you did look just like Liz, just saying. Thank you for the 40 months, KG Chan. 40 months. Excellent. Excelente. Thanks, KG. KG, I was listening to your trip, hanging out with Matt and them. Heard it was a blast. I hope you had a good time. Wow, you know what? I did a portrait. When the hell? All right, hang on. I gotta look up the year I did this portrait, because it's irking me that. All right, I'm scrolling. Oh shit, wait, I made a video of it, but I didn't actually post the image itself. Oh my god, tell me I lost this image. Hey, Nikki.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, Nikki. January
How you
27th. Oh, I guess it's January 27th of this year. Fuck, January 20th. Hang on. Sorry, I'm looking through my art because I'm looking at. I knew I did a portrait this year. Oof. I think I. Yikes! I think I lost it. Oops. Nikki, how was your stream tonight?
Impromptu, but really fun.
You had a good time?
Yeah, originally I'm supposed to be hanging out with the boys, Jake and Joe, but, Jake had his first football practice tomorrow, but he pulled something in his leg where he was starting to cry. So I was like, oh shit. So Joe and Jake had a more so bonding time than having me involved because he needed to talk to his dad about, like, you know, football and like how it's okay, even professionals ruin things before like the big season. And I was like, I'll just sit back and hang out on my PC. And we ended up playing games, and I was like, I'll stream for a couple hours, I don't give a shit. And it was fun. We played golf and shoot the shit, and here we are.
Impromptu party Nikki. Little party animal. Nikki the Animal Gonzalez. Were you dancing on stream tonight? I don't even know. I don't know who that is. Oh, right. Tell him, Nicole. House hunting? Is that a video game? Nice. Whoa, long time. Look at you, you little animal. You've got it all figured out, don't you? And what about KG? Was it nice seeing KG in real life? What's up, Sedgwick? Isn't Edie Sedgwick the Isn't Edie Sedgwick the what the fuck? The model? Is it the model? Why the fuck do I know that name? EG. I'm Googling it. Andy Warhol, there it is. Thank you. Part of the factory. Way back when. Now all those people are dead, I think. Is Edie Sedgwick still alive? Warhol's once and future superstar. Nikki, did you know Andy Warhol was the person that coined the phrase 15 minutes of fame? Yep. I believe it's some paraphrasing here. He said in the future everyone will be famous for 15 minutes. Which is kind of funny, right? In the world of TikTok and Instagram and all that. She died in 71. How did she pass? Did you hear about Anne Heche? Yeah. What was his take? Because I've got a take. Raw dog. Yeah. So Anne Heche is an actress. I think she was in I Know What She Did Last Summer. She was, I think, briefly dating Ellen DeGeneres in the 90s, early 2000s. She had a bunch of roles. Apparently she'd been suffering with all kinds of mental health issues. However, she got coked up, which they found in her bloodstream. She got incredibly coked up. She ran her car into a parking garage thing, it looked like a little storage yard, right? So she ran her car into a storage facility where people, at least in the video that I saw, were like, "Hey, get out of the car." You know, hey lady, you just slammed your car. You just slammed your car into this area here. There's a video of it. And then she took off. And apparently she was doing up to 90 miles an hour on a residential street. And then she ran into somebody's house. Right into someone's house. And the car burst into flames. The woman's house burst into flames. And she died of her injuries. But it was amazing that I think she fell into a coma. I think she was suffering from a traumatic brain injury. No shit. Yeah, she suffered from a traumatic brain injury, and she had suffered tons of smoke inhalation because I think she was in the car that was on fire for like a half hour or so before they were able to get her out. Now, part of me is like, that's a shame. But the other part of me is, hey, go fuck yourself, man. Like, listen, you don't want to speak ill of the dead, but sometimes they deserve it. She could have fucking killed someone, man. She could have killed a kid. She could have ran over anybody. That's so fucking... and I know people are like, oh, rest in peace. You're with the angels now. All that kind of shit. It's like, yeah, maybe she is. Maybe she ain't. I don't care that she's dead. That's, fuck that, man. That's bullshit. Okay, she was troubled. That sucks. That stinks. Listen, sorry that she's dealing with trauma, but that doesn't give you the fucking excuse to risk the lives of innocent people getting high on coke and booze. I think they found alcohol in her car, and just decide to rip into the streets. My God, man, fuck the people that are the people who are on the various social media sites who are just going on and on about how oh, she's such a traumatic life, la 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 la. It's like, no, man, it's a fucking miracle that no one else died. If you look at the photos, the entire first floor of that house was torn to shreds. It looked like a truck drove through that place. She went into that place so hard. She drove into that house so hard. Like I said, man, a family could have been sitting down enjoying dinner. She would have ran through them. Fuck me, man. No, man, I don't have any remorse or consolations. It sucks, but fuck you, man, doing that. God damn. Yeah, no, that was my take. I was not happy, man. I was not happy at the response of strangers. Because also, they're full of shit. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, hello, hey, hello, Marrow. Welcome. Marrow says, oh, on God. That's so good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're just hanging out in the Discord, and I'm just doodling a little bit, little light night doodling. Here we go. Two Oak just dropped a link, and I guess are these some of the? Yes, Nikki, look at this. Click this photo that Two Oak just dropped. That's what that's the damage that she left. Dude, that could have been someone's loved ones, man. Dude, imagine you, fucking Joe, and fucking Joe's offspring, Jake the Jakeinator. But imagine you guys are hanging out, dude, and that fucking
Bang, bang, you're the best.
Yeah, no, man. Yeah, it's some real bullshit. Because you know the other thing is, couple things, right? First thing is one, this was the second accident of the day. She had already hit something with her car. She had already run into a garage. Before all this happened, she ran into a garage with her car, which is crap. Yeah, here. I'll show some photos. Because why not? This article is a bunch of photos here. Thank you. Wonder where all your subs are at. The BMO thing is so funny. Oh, where are all my subs at? Yeah, where my subs at, dog? Well, it's late. It's late, but if you're watching, I appreciate you. I drop all kinds of YouTube Shorts content on here. Oh, here's a portrait I did most recently. This is kind of a cool kind of vibe. Where is it? Here, I got. I don't know. Beats me. Let's see. Socials. Link. I don't know. I'm very curious. What motivates you to be productive, please? Says Edie. What motivates me to be productive? I've been trying to lately I've been trying to draw at least 2 or 3 new drawings a day, and I've been doing pretty good. I've got so this is the one I uploaded today, and I've got here, this one is in the bag for tonight or tomorrow. This one is the next in line to be posted the day after that. So this is, I guess, Saturdays, Sundays. This is going to be Monday's upload, and then I'm doing this one for Tuesday's upload. So I'm really trying to have like a bank of a bunch of sketches, and I realized like I want to do sketches that are less complex, like this. So like where it's basically just, you know, what do you have here? You have a color, you've got this yellowy color, you got the red background, you have ink, and then you have a little bit of this kind of greenish tint here. And that's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nothing too fancy, and I can make a short out of it. Because then I'll be honest, this thing, you know how many hours I spent rendering this, like the glistening, the glistening like surface sunlight breaking through the waves. Like oh, right, yeah. Here, let's see. Canvas information. Statistics. 20 hours and 40 minutes on this. Versus, let's say this one. How much time did I spend on this one? 3 hours, 45, 48, 49 minutes. Right? Boom. How much did I spend on this one? This one I tinkered around a lot with. Let's see. The other one was 3:45. This one was 4 hours. That's still a little bit too long for my liking. What about this guy? This guy drew and redrew. I actually redrew this twice. Canvas information. Break it down for me. Canvas information. 4 hours. All right, so it looks like I'm averaging around 4-ish hours. What about you? This one I tinkered around with so much. 2 hours. Yes, 2 hours. Now we're talking. All right, so this is the caliber. Boom. 2 hours per drawing is where I want to end up at. Just like sit down, do like an 8-hour work day, but like in that 8-hour work day, do like 4 drawings, have that, like the bulk of that done for the week, just ready to go. Turn that into content and go on about my merry day. That's cool. I do mostly shirts. Awesome. What kind of shirts do you do? And here's the article, Nicole Gonzalez. Here, so all right, so here's a picture of her in the car with what looks like a booze bottle. Right in the little whatever you call that area. Console? Right in the little console? Here, Minnie smashes through the house. Firefighters race to douse flames. Haish is pulled out of burning wreckage. Crane winches out mangled chassis. Haish is dragged out on a stretcher. Look at them putting out this poor person's house. Car just chewed up. Oh, but here's the first accident that she got into, where she fled. You can legit see her in the car when she slammed into somebody's storage unit. Huh? What is this face she's making? Hey! Oh boy! Oh boy, you've done it again, Haish! Not again! I'm making plenty of fun, dude. She pulled a hit and run and then got back while she was still coked out and decided to go on another rampage. There's a video of, oh man, this poor person's house, man. There's another video of her move. Yeah, there it is. Look. Oh my god. Look at this. Somebody caught her. Look at that. Neighborhood car can. Haish moving at 100 miles per hour. Some people, I read also people were assuming it was 90 miles an hour. This is a fucking residential street, dude. First off, you're not even allowed to do 90 or 100 on the highway. Yeah. I know, dude. Around schools and shit. Around schools or here, you can't go faster than 20 miles an hour. They'll catch you on speed cam. Here's another one. Here's another one you could hear. I think. Hang on. Let me unmute this, so you can actually hear this one. shit. I guess you can hear it. At least I didn't hear it. Anyway. Yeah, no, man. People are all over social media today. Thoughts and prayers. Poor Anne Heche. Poor Anne Heche. She had all this trauma. So many people have fucking trauma, dude. So many of them suffer with trauma. It's not an excuse to jeopardize the lives of innocent people like that. And it's sad that she lost her life, but thank God it was just hers. Hers was the only life lost. And the other thing is, it's Nikki. I think it's complete bullshit when people go on social media and just like, oh, what a tragedy. Oh, what a loss. Oh, she suffered through so much trauma. She turned to a life of drug abuse. It's like, right, no, dude. Yeah, no, look at all the people that are suffering in the... Dude, walk down any major metropolitan street. And you know the vast majority of people sitting on those street corners begging for a change. What kind of traumas and horrors do you think they've suffered? Where's your sympathy for them? Here's the version with the audio. You can hear the rubber. Yeah, no. You can actually hear her crash into the house in that video. So I'm not going to subject you guys to that. But if you're curious, you can click that link and listen to it. You hear the tires screech because, of course, she's going 100 miles down a car, and I guess she had to make a sharp 90-degree turn. Yeah, she didn't make it. At least it was a Mini Cooper. If it had been a Land Rover, yeah. Yeah, that was it. Lights out. Yeah, man. Not great, but honestly, dude, a blessing. A blessing that nobody was in that house. Or at least in that part of the house. How old? Isn't she in her fucking 60s, dude? Or what the? Or 50s? Here's the other thing is, man, she is a working Hollywood actress. She could have gotten help, you know? There's so many people suffering. 53. There are so many people suffering with their own trauma, with their own ordeals, who are just basically white knuckling it because it's that difficult to find help. Good mental health care is so hard to pay for, to find. So many healthcare providers don't have decent mental health professionals in their network. It's a nightmare. Speaking from experience, trying to find a therapist for myself with my own healthcare, just an absolute nightmare. Yes, it was such a pain in the ass. I just gave up. As do many others. However, this is an issue that, with her money and privilege, a non-issue for her. And yet, instead of seeking help, she drives her car in the middle of the day at 90 miles an hour through a residential neighborhood and eventually into someone's home, which then catches on fire. So no, I don't have sympathy for her. Yeah. Oof. Yep. Intense, man. Okay, I'm back. My live froze. Welcome back. Welcome back, Maro. Welcome back. She was a millionaire. She should have spent the money on professional help instead of cocaine. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, something tells me that she had many an opportunity to deal with her trauma. At some point, at a certain point, as an adult, you can't expect the world to shoulder the burden of your trauma. Because that's not what an adult does. Yes, you've had horrible things happen to you, and you do have my condolences and my sympathies. However, you're not alone in that. There are many, many other people who've suffered through similar fates and who are working through that responsibly as best they can. And like I said, especially a woman with her amount of money and privilege had lots of opportunities to deal and work through this. But instead, she chose not to, which is a damn shame, but she made her bed. Anyway, Nikki, a bummer, but well, now it makes you want to have a mental health professional to chat with. Uh-oh, Nikki's gonna go fight somebody. Right. Yeah, dude. And also, they've got the tools. Yeah.
Don't make me beg now.
Yeah, man. Edie says, life is fair. It treats everyone unfairly. Your drawing is coming out quite well. Thank you, Edie. Much appreciated. Are you feeling recovered? Oh, fully recovered. Oh, I got the bug. I got the kung flu, as they used to call it. I'm feeling much better. Thankfully, I'm feeling good enough. I don't think I got long COVID. Thankfully, because I heard that could be pretty brutal, man. Any of you guys know anybody who caught the long version? Dangerous. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Edie says a friend of mine in amateur pool league I once belonged to died of COVID. How old were they, Edie? Sorry to hear that, by the way. You know, if I didn't know anybody personally who passed, anybody who died from it. A friend of mine did, though. There was a couple of his comic book friends who, he was talking to this guy one moment, and then this guy was like, "Man, it's getting a little tough to breathe," and then just like that, it's like they rushed him to the ER, and it's too late, and that's it. That's all. That's all she wrote. In his 70s. Yeah, man. That's a damn shame. Hopefully the symptoms won't be bad when we all get monkeypox. Or polio. You know what they found? Some dude in New York got fucking polio. Apparently there's an area of New York State which has like the lowest amount of vaccine numbers. So like apparently this whole neighborhood is basically just people that don't like getting vaccines at all. A lot of anti-vax folks in that area of the state. And yeah, some dude I think in his 20s caught polio and is now paralyzed from it. You could look it up. I might be mistaken. Maybe he was in his 30s. But yeah, no, man. So now I'm like, dude, do I need to go get a goddamn polio vaccine? Like this is fucking 1919. I would take one that works. Like the fucking polio one works. Like that one actually is like, you know, that one actually is like, that one almost eradicated polio from our entire, from the human, from like the human disease pool, almost completely eradicated polio. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I would take a vaccine that like had proven efficacy, like that one, or even the fucking smallpox one for monkeypox. Because I've already had that one, you know. I'm pretty sure I've already had both of those already with no issues. So I'm not. Yeah, man. Yeah, unlike you, I was actually born in South America, so I fucking had to take that shit. Yeah. Yeah. No, man. Well, that's the thing I was talking about. To Yoji, the efficacy, it wanes after a certain amount of time. So like, you know, where before it was like maybe like 90% efficacy, 99% efficacy. I'm a fucking old man now, you know. So who knows? My understanding is that monkeypox is limited to the gay male population. No, man, that's fake news, dog. They're the ones that are catching it because they're the ones that are all up on each other's shit. But anybody with prolonged skin contact, skin on skin, it's just basically skin on skin contact. But also, if somebody's got bed sheets and has got monkeypox, and you fucking get in on those bed sheets, you got it, dude. You got the pox. It's getting gay people the most because they're the most likely to have orgies and stuff where it's skin on skin contact. But no, man, anybody can catch it. It's just it's hitting them right now. But just because it's hitting them right now doesn't mean that it won't hit other people later on. It's the same mentality, whereas so monkeypox has had all kinds of outbreaks in Africa for years now. For years, monkeypox has been wreaking all kinds of havoc in Africa. But we haven't done shit because, what do we care, right? It's just this time it broke free of where it usually hangs out, and it's come to our neck of the woods. But it's that same mentality, right? Man, monkeypox? Nah, man, that's just a disease that Africans get. That's not gonna. That's nothing. Nothing like that's gonna happen here. Is what you say. Until it does happen. Monkeypox, that African disease? Psh, that ain't gonna come here until it comes here. Monkeypox, that disease that only gay guys get? They ain't gonna get us. Yeah, so just be careful, man. Be careful, Nikki. Don't be going to those orgies. We know how much you love orgies. I used to have an aunt called Aunt. Her name was my Aunt Audrey. But me and my cousin used to call her Aunt Orgy behind her back. We used to laugh and laugh, man. Aunt Orgy. So good. Still funny after all these years. After all this time. Oh, always. Here, what's this? What's this article? What's this? The New England Journal of Medicine. This is last month. Monkeypox virus infection in humans across 16 countries. Yeah, it's fucking 98% of them as of last month were gay guys. We're talking about monkeypox, Pedro. Yeah, dude, that's what's happening. So these gay guys are inviting these monkeys to the orgy, and that's how they're getting the pox. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, but it's just because, like I said, man, gay dudes are way more likely to have orgies. Just a hot pile of bodies just all up on each other for a prolonged amount of time. As a straight person, when was the last time you got invited to an orgy? Isn't that wild though? That's like, oh, gay guys are getting it because they like to fuck so much. they bang. No, you know, I've never been too invited to an orgy, but you know what? If I were a gay guy, I probably would have got the invite. I would have been tapped. I got like a half-hearted invite to a threesome that I don't want anything to do with. It was the bad kind of threesome. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I don't. That's not my jam. Where'd KG go? Yeah, you started talking about monkeypox and KG got fucking wet in the undies, man. She fucking soaked through her undies, man. Her fucking Pokemon limited edition underwear. Fucking. Does she wear perfume or no? You know who's getting the pox based on who's allowed to get the vaccine. Yeah, but if you're a straight dude and you want the vaccine, could you just act kind of gay? Like you show up, you're wearing a rainbow, like a crop top and like a rainbow-colored flag. You're like, hey, I just came from an orgy. I want to make sure I don't have monkeypox. I mean, are they gonna like? Is the clinic gonna make you prove it? Prove you're gay. Suck my dick right now. Yeah, you're gay. Bullshit. Clip, 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 clip. Nikki, did you know that young ladies they're doing the 90s, early 2000s thing where you could see the thong string over the pants? We're back to that, dude. The whale tail is back. I saw it on a fucking TikTok. There was some gal who was wearing, sure enough, dude, Real fucking low-rise baggy pants. Which, again, so weird, dude. Weird, really weird to see that show up. It's like seeing an old arch nemesis show up as a supervillain. Nah, dude, this happens all the time, man. In the 90s, bitches wearing bell bottoms and shit from the fucking 70s, you know? It's weird that, like, some stuff comes back, like girls having barrettes in their hair and shit, you know? Like, that comes back. The crop top comes back. But, like, you're right, some things don't come back. Like, guys aren't wearing, like, mullets in their hair. Or, you know, facial hair there was like a good 20 years where nobody was really rocking facial hair. Now plenty of beards and even mustaches. Mustaches, who the fuck saw mustaches coming back? Dude, I haven't seen this many mustaches since ever. So many dudes rocking the stash though. I dig it. But again, like, that's a throwback from like the 70s and 80s, having a guy with a thick handlebar mustache. That's new. You wouldn't see that shit in the early 2000s or 90s. You know, Kurt Cobain didn't have a mustache. Yeah. But like, you know, dudes' hairstyles. Like, yeah, no, I've yet to see somebody wearing a mullet. And I haven't seen anybody like that. Oh, like male hair in the 70s, right? Like a guy's hair in the 70s, like that feathered look, that like Farrah Fawcett-y, like it looked like they had their hair in curlers kind of look, you know? You want to put your hair in curlers? Yeah. That's because people are running out of fashion ideas. Nah, man, it's all cyclical, baby. I saw a fashion lady talking. She was on a show. Dude, this is like 20 years ago, or maybe no, maybe like maybe not 20, maybe like 10 years ago. But somebody was like, "Hey, fashion person, what do you think about all these high-rise jeans? Like way back in the day." So like this must have been like, I don't know, around like the 2010s, where girls started wearing high-rise jeans. And they were asking this older fashion lady. She's like, "Listen, jeans go up, and then jeans go down." And I was like, "Shit, this bitch is speaking in poetry." She's fucking fashion Nostradamus. But sure enough, dude, that old bitch was right. Jeans go up and jeans go down. Jeans are going down right now, man. I'm seeing pubic bone out in these streets. I mean, not really, but out in the TikTok streets. Yeah, man. Gals are wearing their pantaloons low cut again. Meanwhile, 10 years ago, women were wearing their jeans and overalls and shit so goddamn high they looked like fucking Danny DeVito as the Penguin from Batman Returns. Yeah, Danny DeVito. Oh, is that Joe? Is he screaming? What happened? Stop that puking! Yeah, I want some of Joe's classic sandwiches. Yeah. Yeah. They don't call him Meat Daddy for nothing. They call him that on TikTok. I wonder whatever happened. I wonder whatever happened with Matt and his friends. Did you hear that? Did you hear that hubbub that happened the other day? Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, man. Well, you know, a lot of times, yeah, I've come to find in my old age that a lot of disagreements and interpersonal issues arise from expectations not being set or not being met.
Bang, bang, you're the best.
Thank you, Johnny Art. Yeah. Yeah, man. All these years, all this time. Always. What'd you make for dinner tonight? Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What the fuck? Wow. Wow. That is a lot of taco action. Yeah, fuck it. That's how it goes. I was not active like that. I was quite inactive. All right, I guess I'm just gonna have to sketch this one up. Art looking nice, by the way. Yeah, you like this? What I like to do is like there to be like a fun little hook, but I don't know if I've got a hook. You know, I like to put something fun in, like a cigarette or a knife or a zombie or something. You know what it is? You know what it is, Nicole Gonzalez? I wanna. I kind of wanted to have it end. So like, I was just gonna make it so that like, there's an invisible cutoff here. So I wasn't even gonna make the rest of her. I wasn't even gonna make the rest of her arm. Maybe I'll just. Is anybody else? You think anybody else is sketching tonight, or is it just me? You think she's doing Japanese things? Damn, McDonald's breakfast at 12 a.m. It's a lot. Rustle these jimmies. I just finished a drawing of my student's character. You have students? I don't have students. Yeah. What is your student's character, Pedro? Yes. Am I playing music for the stream? I am. Can you not hear it? Oh, wow. Let's see, let me... Yeah, no, I can hear the music. I guess you can't hear the music. Oh, you know what? I think I know how to fix this. Now there should be music to be heard.
Let's see. Yes, there it is. Boom. You got it, buddy.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Windows did an update, so I had to fix everything.
So I had a hype train on my channel when I was streaming, but Streamlabs updated. I got no notifications because it was being a cunt. I was like, cool. I didn't pay attention to Streamlabs originally, which was fine. It just sucked. They know how big of a company they are when it comes to streamers. Like why would you make it difficult? Why would you know? I was talking the whole time for a good 2 or 3 minutes after the update, and they're like, "Oh, we can't hear you because it defaulted." Like, keep our fucking settings, bro. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I was so pissed. I'm like, come on, man. Like, I don't want to have to keep you just because you have an update doesn't mean I have to keep making sure that you're keeping up with my shit. The fuck up. Come on. And I got pissed. And you know what? I didn't restart my stream. I was like, fuck that. You know, I'll pay attention to chat, followers, raids. I'll make sure I pay attention to it because I don't want to have to restart because you guys can't figure their shit out.
You want me to show you the drawing? Yeah, drop it in the Discord or drop a link in the chat. I'll take a look.
We won't ban you. Zzz.
Man. Are you still flying high off your trip and seeing all your friends, Nicole?
I miss everybody. But I feel like I have a connection with Liz more than most. Just because, like, we would talk.
White.
We would talk a lot. Go ahead.
You're a white woman, your favorite. You've got a fetish for whitey, as we all know.
Yeah.
What's that called? Hey,
You're dumb.
Pedro, what's it called when a brown woman has a fetish for whitey? What do you call that?
It's not even like that, bro. It's not even like that. Not just whiteys. I told you before.
I know.
The
but
two.
What's the? Damn, there's gotta be a
No,
name
but
for
like,
it.
listen, like you build a relationship, friendship, right? You build a friendship with somebody you haven't met for 4+5 years, and then you meet them, and you're just like you just seem more connected, and I'm just like, oh wow, like I wish we lived closer because the past couple of years really proved that, like, yes, we are friends and more, like, not like more, but like we connect. So like, since then, even on her streams, I was like, miss you. And she was like, I miss you, sad face. And it's just like, it's crazy. Hold on a second. You want to say hi to Michael?
I thought I did already.
You want to say hi again?
I might.
What's up?
He said, what's up?
Who's that, Joe?
Is that you? Yeah, it's Joe. You think, okay, hey. Great. You're a dickhead.
What time is it? What time is Joe's bedtime?
Mike wants to know what time your bedtime is.
Or my sleep apnea will let me sleep.
Whenever his sleep apnea will let him sleep.
Ooh, does he have the
Yeah.
CPAP fired up?
He did, but
We gotta be able to put 6 tomorrow.
for what?
Practice is at 8. He wants to get there at 7:30 to talk to the coaches.
Dude, fuck that, bro. If I was a football player, be getting up at 6 on a weekend. No.
So you're not an athlete.
I'll be an athlete for other things, motherfucker.
I used to wake up at 6, have to dress up. go
Are you trying to
practice.
show off for Mike?
No, I really
Get out of here. He was diagnosed with sleep apnea and he had the machine for a couple weeks, but he couldn't sleep with it fully. So he would have the mask on, and every time he would wake up with it off. So
Oh,
we're
no.
thinking maybe in the next month or two. There's like this different surgery that goes on for sleep apnea that makes you turn into like fucking Iron Man. That like attach something to you on the
Oh, freaky.
inside. Yeah, it's fucking wild. And I was like, what the fuck? But I mean, like, from what we've heard and what we've read, it's all been like good things. And I told him, I was like, you're gonna, you keep complaining about you being tired, even though you're getting X amount of sleep, or et cetera, et cetera. I go, the amount of money you're gonna be spending on every single appointment trying to figure out what's wrong, knowing the cause, you should probably check out this surgery with an experienced and knowledgeable doctor, find the reviews, talk about it. And he goes, okay, but he wants to wait till like the next month or two because he would rather get it done and heal during the wintertime than the spring and summer.
Oh.
He can go, like, sometimes I'll be like, hey, I'm going to bed, because sometimes he'll want to be like in bed with me because he doesn't want to keep me up, because sometimes his snoring is like fucking wild. And then other times he sleeps in the basement because it's cooler, no one's down there, and he can try to get the best, as much sleep as he can. So
Damn, dude. Does he have a CPAP sticker on his car?
no. No, he should have it on his license though, right?
Yeah. He's part of the
You
cool
see
kids
me
club.
swerving, yeah.
They see me swerving. I'm papping.
Snoring. Papping. Oh, fuck, that was good. Wow, Mikey.
Tuok is dropping links in the chat.
Whoa. That's his thing.
Tuok loves a hearty white woman.
Oh.
The heartier, the better.
Oh.
Tuok, what e-girl streams you hanging out in these days? What are you laughing at?
I clipped you. I'm gonna send it to Joe.
Uh,
Our little duet
Yeah.
unknowingly.
well, I'm glad he's you know.
It's tough though sometimes because at the beginning of our relationship, I used to get upset with him, wondering why he always had to leave the bedroom. And like, I think that was because my past was always used to people, or I guess I should say that one man cheating on me and like hurting me physically, abusively, and I'm just like, why are you leaving? Like, there's no reason for you to leave me at this time. And 7 years later, you're just like, you can see it. And he's like, I can't breathe. I have to go somewhere else. Which is accurate. Like I told him, I go, I think we need to rip off this carpet, do a full, clean on when it comes to the, the third floor, and go from there. Because even though the basement was carpeted, it was the lowest level, which means cooler, which is what you need, what you feel you need to breathe. And I understand. I took a chance and went down there at like 2:45 just to see how it was, and it was a lot. It was breathable. And because I never understood why he was in bed with me and he'd be like, I didn't sleep that much, and I'm like, what do you mean? We went to sleep at 11, we woke up at 7. Like that's enough time in my eyes. But when you have sleep apnea, you're tossing and you're turning and you're waking up random hours. That like 11 to 7 a.m. means maybe 2 or 3 hours because you're
Oof.
always awake trying to breathe. Yeah. And I never understood that until like we had a conversation, because I was like, bullshit. Like I'd be like, if just like, I always thought the worst, only because at the beginning of the relationship, that's what I believed in from my past. And all he wants to do is sleep, and it just makes me like sad. Like he's like, I just want a good night's sleep, and I'm just like, okay, like go to a doctor. And X amount of visits to try to figure out what's going on led him to X amount of payments, etc., etc. But I think we're on the right path now to where he can find somebody to talk about what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and then go forward. Because anytime I hear him snoring, I'm like, oh, he's getting a good night's sleep. Like, he's good. And I'll be like, oh, how'd you sleep? And he'd look at me like with these bags, and he's like, I slept for a couple hours. And I'm like, really? Because you were really like knocked out. And he goes, yeah, maybe for like 15 minutes. And I'm like, oh shit. So
Oof.
yeah. I honestly can't remember the last time he confirmed he had a good night's sleep, just because it's his sinuses and like how he breathes and all that stuff. So I'm hoping that the next couple months he'll be able to figure that out and get this surgery done. I have no idea what this surgery is, to be quite honest, but like I think it's called like Inspire. Nope. Inspire.
Where'd you share the link, Pedro? Oh, there it is. I see it.
Okay. Oh. Oops. I clicked on something. Inspire. Okay, so it's called Inspire. Inspire sleep apnea reviews. I don't care about the reviews. I mean, I do, but not right now. So basically, this thing that they like attach to you is like.
Nice work. Nice work, baby.
I'm looking super late. Ooh. Oh, yes, gorillas. I like them.
All right. You know what? This is good enough. This drawing.
Feel it? Completion?
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I'm so worried about there being a cool hook. Just, it's just more important that it.
Give her like the what is this? The left hand? Make it a hook. What? Like you don't have a hand there, why not?
Why don't I just draw a little midget there?
No! Give her a hook instead of a hand. You know I'm good for it. I try to buy everything you make. I'm your biggest fan, Mikey.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome, bud. No, for real though, you owe me like 3 prints.
I do.
You do. But like you're talking about like a hook, right? And you don't have a hand for that, that position. You might as well draw a hook. Captain Hook, Mrs. Hook.
Hey,
what up, Rev?
What's up, Rev? What brings you to this part of town? You fucking so-and-so.
So-and-so.
Is Jake worried he's gonna get sleep apnea when he's his dad's age?
No, I think he is really focused on, I hope I can be like my dad in college, because Joe played a lot of football in high school and college. And Jake wants to do, not degrading Joe, of course, but Jake wants to try to get to the pros, which I'm all for it, If he has goals and dreams and what he wants to do, I'm going to back him up 100%. But, like I said, Joe's been playing football and coaching for the longest, and I think Jake is like me too, right? It's his dad, right? So, the only other interest I've heard is like animal vet stuff, more so taking care of exotic animals when it comes to like lions and tigers. And I kind of broke it down for him. I was like, that's fantastic, and I'll back you up 100%, but you have to pick one, right? Because you you can like help assist other animals, but if you want to take care of like a specific type of breed, if you will, there's more schooling for that breed. Like doctor and vet for a tiger is not the same for an orca. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I was kind of like prepping him like, you can do it, but let us know which type of animal you want to focus on, because there's a difference. He
what's your
starts his
specialty?
freshman year in a couple weeks, and yeah, right. So we'll see what he decides in like, I feel like maybe a year or two. And I told Joe, I was like, I don't have a degree. I couldn't afford it, and he has a degree. Joe has a degree in computer science, and he works in a different type of industry than his degree. So I may not be like Jake's like biological mom, but I was told him, I go, if Jake doesn't know, I can't push him, because I hated being pushed. Just because I was good at taking vitals and doing all this stuff for nursing doesn't mean I didn't want to do it. My mom really pushed me to try to be a nurse, and I was like, no, I don't enjoy this. No, she's sick, so she actually is on she was actually forced to retire from her last job 7 years ago. She hasn't worked since, and she's on medical what's that called, where you get that check from the government because you're sick?
Disability?
Yes, she's on disability, and it makes her feel less than. And I was like, if you're the hardest working man, you're a woman,
Man.
I know, like as far as yeah, man. But it sucks because she works so much, and actually she's probably the reason why I started smoking at my age, because she did smoke a lot. And she quit maybe a year or two after I started, because she got sick. That's how it all happened.
Oh.
Yeah. So, when it came down to like figuring out what you want to do, whatever, like she really couldn't say much, and I feel bad because now.
Hey, Rat Tail.
39
all.
months.
39 months, rat tail, you fucking animal, you. You're ratty.
I will just
Thanks, baby.
ratty.
Look at rat tail. Just coming in here, wagging his dick around, carrying it on like he owns the place. Well done, bud. How's the kiddo? As we all know, rat tail had sex with his woman and came inside of her, and now he's got a kid. And that kid's pretty cool. That kid's cooler than rat tail. Rat tail, you gonna have any more? Nikki, what's the good amount of kids? What's the number?
1? I don't know. It's tough. Listen, I had a baby brother at 3 years. My best friend was a single child. There's pros and cons to all. So.
Yep. One time I had sex with her 12 years ago. That's it. That's all it took. One and done. Rat tail, you need 4 kids, baby. How many
sailors use condoms, baby.
How many kids is too many kids? At what point is it too many? 3? 4?
5. For me, it would be 5.
5 is a
But,
lot,
like,
dude.
You know what? Yeah. But, like, you know what? If I was capable, I would just want 2. Just give me a boy and girl. And you know what? At the same time, if I was only eligible to provide 2 girls or 2 boys, I'd be like, you know what? That's it. Like, we're
That's
done.
it.
Cut him, cut me. We good. That's it, Maggie Chan.
That rat tail told his woman he was using protection, but he just had a lambskin condom on, Nikki.
I used one of those before.
Yeah, he had something called a cat skin condom. I still don't know what that is, rat tail.
Whoa.
I think he just made that up. Wait, no, seriously, do they still make lambskin condoms, rat tail? Nikki, you ever hear of those?
Yeah, man. I used to get them all the time from my ex.
When you put them
I
on,
don't-
did he say I'm on the lamb?
He went. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know, like the brand, the brand that he got had it on the fucking box. I
There was a
couldn't tell
lamb
you.
on the box?
No, man, it just said like lambskin. And I
Oh.
was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, no, it didn't have a fucking lamb.
The mascot was a lamb smoking a pack of smokes and giving a thumbs up.
Them cools, baby.
Yeah. Yes, for somehow it felt like the lamb was a black person. Not sure why. It's kind of like how you know Sprite, the drink, is made for black people, not white people. It's just a
Well-
feeling. It's just a feeling you have. I just rather raise the one and spoil him when I can. Rat tail, come on, man. Dust off that package of lambskins. Get back at it, baby. Spread the seed. They call him Ratty Appleseed. Ratty. Hey Rattail, when you watch Last of the Mohicans, do you identify with any of the characters? I think we used the condom like twice and it felt weird. Yeah, it felt dirty, didn't it? You little pig.
Shut up.
What? What are you laughing at?
I'm trying to clip, and all I hear is like Michael's stupid fucking name calling. He's like, "You little pig, you little slut." Like he's never said slut, but I'm just saying.
I might as well.
You might as well.
I'm speaking Ratty's language. This is what he likes. This is what he responds to.
Degradation. Hey.
Yeah, I'm trying to get through to him.
Say it firmer.
More firm.
More firm. Mo firm.
Ratty, what's new? What else is new? What's rat? Give me that rat news update. What are you laughing at? Are you laughing because I asked him for the rat news? Nikki, were you ever able to get those X-Furs to work? Rattail says, how are you both doing? I'm okay. I think Nikki's doing okay
Dude,
too.
you got me. Yeah, I'm fucking living right now. I miss laughing this hard with Mikey Chan. I am a little bit vodka in, but like nothing crazy. No, my love. I did not, unfortunately. And if you want to talk about that later, maybe like tomorrow, not tonight. I've tried plenty of ways to figure out the difference of temperature and time to press, and I could not get it to work with the shirts I had. It was weird. I tried so no. You know, it depends on like. Oh no, my love. No. I don't want to have to. It's hard when it comes to material in what the shirts are made of versus like the art, because it can be less, more, and I was like, wow, like why wouldn't this work? I have the machinery. You guys have seen it. And it was like crazy, but at the time I had to like just like talk to my dad to be like, hey, like what do you want to do, etc, etc. So a new machine. Well, that's cool.
There's a new machine we just got. Rattail. I didn't know Rattail got a new machine.
I'm gonna look at this clip real quick, so I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay. Rat, when you got the new machine, did you think about taking your woman on the machine? To christen the machine? Laying her down gently, then not so gently, on the machine. Setting the DPI to 300 gingerly. Rattail, I didn't realize you had access to a printer. I didn't know you loved to print, Rattail. I feel bad for Nikki. I really wanted those to work out, and they will. I'll figure something out. It's really sweet that you're trying to help, Rattail. Yeah, no, sorry, got quiet. I was thinking about Rat Tail going to college.
College? What did I
Yeah.
miss?
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
right.
Okay.
Rat Tail. No, I'm doing a fantasy. It's like Rat Tail living in Riverdale, the CW show.
Riverdale. Oh god. I've never seen it, but I know what you're talking about. Oh, I finished The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings extended edition version in like a week, less than a week actually.
It was so bad you started having to use the CPAP machine.
Get out of here. I enjoy that shit, man. You know, I was like, last night I got a little sick because of a food I ate that night. I was like, oh, I don't feel very well. My stomach was like, you can't process this, and I was like, I gotta put on The Hobbit because the soundtrack makes me feel better. And it did. And like an hour and a half later, my stomach, you know, finally was like, oh, we can maybe digest this, and it took a while. But pulling out like this whole thing that Joe has, I was like, holy shit, like every movie that they made has and I was speaking to Bill and Matt about this earlier, so I'm gonna butcher this word. I know I can't even think about it. Appendix? I can't even.
Appendix.
Appendices?
Yeah, sure, that works.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So each movie set has at least one or two. And I was like, okay, cool, because I want to learn more about what the fuck's happening with these people. I'd be like, why, you know, I would like watch it alone. Sometimes Joe would join me, but he's watched it so many times. The only thing he hasn't read is the Silmarillion, which is my gift to him. I found out he loved this, like, you know, this world. And at the time I was like, okay, nerd, like, here you go. I knew a couple times in 6 years ago, I actually saw The Hobbit 1 to the 3rd, and then Lord of the Rings. So recently, Joe was like, "You've seen this before," and I was like, "Yeah, 6 years ago. It doesn't count. Like, I want to refresh in it." And then 4 to 5 years ago, I found out that there was that book, The Silmarillion, that's been out, and that he wants to read. So I was like, "Okay." I have some savings for certain things here and there, and that's what he asked for. And the other day I was like, hey, I spent a lot of money on that fucking book. Are you gonna read it or not? And he's like, I'll get to it. And I'm like, man. So I watched all the movies. I'm going to watch The Apprentices or The Apprentice. And then I eventually want to be able to read the Hobbit book because he has it, and then the Lord of the Rings book because he has it, and then work my way to the Silmarillion. Because I hear there's just like so much information about this, you know, every single type of world there is. And it blew my mind to know that this one person had this fucking imagination about this whole world while fighting in a war. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
Because that would be like the last type of thing I'd be thinking of. This guy's like Gandalf and like, you know, dwarves and dragons, and I'm just like, in 1938 this book was published, and I'm just now finding out how much of an amazing creative man this person was. It's crazy, but I guess, you know, better late than never. So,
you know, Volpsy loves that stuff.
Oh yeah,
you know, she's read the Silmarillion.
If Joe doesn't get to it in the next couple of weeks before I do, then I'll read it before him, and that will probably be like, no, I should have done it first, but he hasn't touched it yet. It's been, I honestly think I got that book maybe 3.5, 4 years ago.
Well, his loss.
Yeah, I should hide it from him. He's got like his own little section, but like a couple of years ago, we found The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings in like this set, right?
Yeah.
So it comes in this like these fancy ass like book looking holders that holds DVD 1, DVD 2, and then, you know, special features. But at the bottom of this case was Bilbo Baggins' journal. And I was like, what's this book? And I grabbed it, and I think Joe was either asleep or already out of, you know, the house for work. And it had the photo of Bilbo when he was younger, and I opened it up and it had like the sketchings of like the different characters and the maps, and I was mind blown. I was like, wait, what am I getting myself into right now? It was so cool to know that like these people put work into I guess you can call it like what I don't want to say memorabilia, but you know, and yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. And like to know, like, you know, if I watched it, Joe was like, oh, are you watching this? Like he knows the fucking the language of the elves. Like he doesn't know it, but he knows if somebody were to speak it, he'd be like, oh, that's Elvish. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Wow.
It's just crazy. Oh, I was wowed when I found out about it. I was like, wait, you know all this stuff? And he's like, yeah, like nothing. Like, yeah, no, I know. He was like, there's 2 different languages, and like this book doesn't have this, but this movie has this. Like he knew everything, Mikey. And I was like, oh fuck. Not in a bad way, but I was like, maybe I should learn more about it, you know?
And then you did.
Yeah. It was a mixture of knowing that Joe really invested in this sort of thing, and then when we got to the lake house, God, I love Liz. I'm unpacking and I'm helping Ryan, and we're carrying, you know, things in, and I can't remember if it was Ryan or Liz that was like, we didn't know, so we brought these and they put it under the TV, and I went to go look, and it was the the DVDs for Lord of the Rings, and I was like, oh my god. It was really
funny.
cute. Yeah, so like, you know, we had our dogs because we couldn't find anybody to watch them, but they are very familiar with the Hobbit soundtrack. So for me to calm them down, I woke up early in the morning, I fed them, I let them out, and then I brought them back inside, and I logged into HBO Max and I put on The Hobbit. And Liz woke up, like she was already up, and we actually watched maybe like 20 minutes of The Hobbit together in the morning, because that's what the dogs are used to. They're used to this fucking soundtrack because that's what Joe had played. Pretty cute.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah. So, you know, that the first morning, because they're definitely not used to like traveling, I was like the only one awake and my dogs wouldn't eat, and I'm like, okay, what's something you're familiar with? And that was it. It was the soundtrack of, if it wasn't, you know, the first movie Hobbit, it was something of the Lord of the Rings, and they heard a familiar tone and they ate and they fell asleep.
How old are your dogs?
Dallas is 5 and Kendall is 7.
Is 7 old for a dog?
It's the age where they're gonna reach their prime. And I say that because I feel like I was just talking to Joe about this the other day. Kendall won't actually leave my side, which is weird. Usually she follows Dallas. And lately she just like wants to sleep, and I'm like, oh, okay, that should be okay. I find out that, like, you know, the older the dogs, they want to sleep, they're content. But she's been moving very slow. She's been kind of wondering, like, oh, is this breakfast for me? Should I eat it now? Like, you know, kind of questioning her motives and stuff. And I was like, man, you know, it's scary to think that maybe she's probably deteriorating more faster than we thought.
Oh, shit.
So I've been keeping it, I mean, both of us, we've been keeping an eye out on her. Jake isn't here enough to keep an eye out, like, you know, before and after. Goodbye, Pedro. Thank
Later,
you so much
Ped.
for hanging out. Ped.
Is that not a nickname for Pedro? Ped?
I've never heard anybody call Pedro Ped.
Yeah, Pettywinks. That's what they call him in
nope,
the streets.
that's not what you want. No, it's not. Nope.
Yeah, the next Hispanic person you see on the street, call him Pettywinks if you think he's a Pedro.
Don't do it.
Man, oh man. Hey, Vitamins is here. Hey, Vitamins. Whose emote is that? Look at that little fat, little wavy hand.
I like the eyeballs.
Nice balls on that emote. Imagine if Volpsy had a pair of testicles.
Wow, let's not.
Wouldn't that be wild? Dude,
Nah.
didn't Mona have a pair of testicles and they took them off and they fucked up her vagina?
What?
Yeah, Mona.
Yeah, what? I know Mona.
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure Mona had a pair of testicles when she was a baby and they're just like, oof, we gotta get rid of these. And they just snippity snip. And now then that's why her coochie was all banged up. That was how I understood it to be.
I guess you can kind of figure it out on your own without explanation. I reached out to her. Let me see. We were talking about her not too long ago. Let me see. Mona Banana. I reached out to her June 29th, and she has never replied. So.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yup.
Damn.
I just wanted to see how she was doing, making sure she was good. No reply. Who is messaging me, sis? Jeez Louise.
Vitamins is dropping emotes. Let's see. The first one is by Ray Music, and the second one is by Jamie Visual Jamsies, and then the third one's also by the Visual Jamie. Does she still stream Vitamins? Vitamins.
Vitamins.
Man, it's still hot out here. Hot as balls. Been a while, I believe. I wonder if John Lay still streams. That dude was getting caught up in crypto big time. I wonder. I hope he was able to pull out okay without losing too much of his. He went full clip into crypto. He was a crypto bro. I never held it against him. But he got big into it. But he was making money, man. I think he was making like a couple $100,000 off getting into the crypto scene.
Wow.
Yeah, but this is pre-crash because the market crashed hard, and I don't think it's recovered yet. Vitamins is thinking. Hey, Vitamins, you have an accent, right? I could have sworn on one time I heard Vitamins' accent on a voice chat. I'm like, geez, is that Javier Bardem in the voice chat? Is that Antonio Banderas in the voice chat? But it wasn't, it was Vitamins.
Antonio Banderas.
Nope. Vitamins, why did I think you had a thick Latin accent? At least not I'm aware of. Where are you from, Vitamins? Nikki, how come you don't sound like Antonio Banderas in the chat?
That was Chicago, motherfucker.
Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah, man, I was not. Where was that? Hold on a second. Antonio. I gotta pee. Ugh, Antonio Banderas. Okay. He was born in Spain, so right off the bat, you know, like.
You got Spaniard blood in you. You dirty mongrel.
I mean, yeah, but I was born in Chicago, so that's what you get, man.
You get what you get, and you don't get upset.
You get what you get, man. Love me or leave me. Bye.
Might have been the speaker. I'm from the Pacific Northwest. That's not very Antonio Banderas of you, Vitamins. Damn. I know you're. What part of the Pacific Northwest, man? Oregon? I mean, there's really only like two places you could be from in the Pacific Northwest, Oregon or Washington. Bigfoot territory. Dude, there's so many squatchers out there, man. You ever go squatching, bud? Washington. There are a lot of fucking rednecks out in Washington and Portland. In Oregon, rather. Nikki, you ever have a white woman sing to you? What are you laughing at? Jeez Louise.
No.
Man, vitamins, can you believe this?
You could believe it, vitamins. It's Michael D. Nicola. No, I can't think of any, like, moment. No?
Not yet. The night's still
Not
young.
yet. Well, I mean, not now.
Not with that attitude.
How dare you? Are you gonna sing to me? You white woman?
I could dress up. I'm gonna dress up as Anne Heche and start serenading you.
I gotta go.
Yeah. I'm gonna dress up as a half Anne Heche, half rat.
Nope, can't.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna sing you some weird Al Yankovic. No accent, Nikki. Tuok is still here. He's clipping. Do you think Tuok is listening to this and he's laughing?
Like that?
Yeah.
Mike.
Exactly like that.
No, Tuok, don't clip me.
Yeah, Tuok. Whenever I make a good joke, he says, "Hit it, Joe." When he points at his screen. But my name isn't Joe.
That's right. Nope.
My coworker has an alpaca farm. You ever go over there and pet the alpaca? Are you allowed to pet them? They spit, right?
Oh god.
Yo, how gender neutral are you feeling today, Nikki?
What?
What's up, Justin Furlanky? No, Nikki's not gender neutral. Nikki's gender hardcore.
We're best friends, everybody. Ignore his bitch ass.
Yeah.
Oh, Mikey,
What?
you never sent me a photo of your wedding day.
Oh, fuck. I gotta go. You know, I'm like, I gotta go find one. I gotta go to Facebook, I guess. Is where they'd be all.
I guess so.
You want me just, I could add you as a friend on Facebook if you want to do that.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, you'll be able to see,
Your topless photos, but that's okay.
I don't, you wish. Like, I don't do that shit. I don't really do
No.
a lot of posts except for, like, memes or whatever, randomly. I don't know where you're at, though. I don't...
You can find me through Austin, I think. Him and I are butts on there.
I love him. I don't think we're friends on here either. I try to be respectful when it comes to my artist friends, you know what I mean?
Respect.
Respect. There's a lot of you when it comes to typing in your name.
When it comes to peppying in my name, I'm all over the place on Facebook.
Stupid. Oh, I like this one. Wait, Mike, hold on a second. How many prints do you owe me?
I owe you like 50 prints.
Because I feel like it's hard for me to be like, yo, this is the one I want. And then, like, you forget to send me something, and then you come out with, like, 5, like, better, like, you know, I'm saying better, but like, oh shit, I like this one better. You know what I mean?
I like this one more better.
More better. August 5th. Booty shine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a list for you, my friend. I don't know what your Facebook friend is like, so I don't know how to find you, my friend.
Send me your Facebook, and then I'll add you.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, just
I'll do
DM it
that
to
right
me.
now.
Oh.
Doop 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 doop.
That person,
you
Justin
can't-
for Lanky Box, was in here, and I said hello, and then he just left.
Probably because you were talking about race.
Oh,
I don't know.
I was talking
feel
about
like if you
Race Krispy treats. It's too stupid, man.
You're stupid. Oh my god. Alright, I think I'm pretty sure that's my fucking link. Log in to sign up to view. There you go. I'm in a boat. Baby.
Okay, let's see.
It's wild to see the photos that I have of me versus now, because I had a lot of health issues, and I'm just looking at myself like I was still like happy. I did what I could be to be happy, and I've never witnessed myself to being this person. And now I'm just like healthier and still working to the best of what I can get to.
Oh, we've got a mutual friend. John Moore's our mutual friend.
John Moore, yeah, I love his posts. I think I'm friends with Jad too. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. We besties.
Okay.
I like when people try to reach out and they're like, oh, you know, like, you stream, what do you do? And I know, I'll be like, oh, I don't really do shit. I just like talk shit and play games.
Yes.
How did you get on Twitch? And I'm like, man, you know what? Honestly, it's the same fucking story. I randomly heard this guy talking about strippers and daddy issues, and I was like, I'm in love.
Yeah. This is.
I was like,
this is for me.
we gotta be friends. And then 5 years later, here we are.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Time flying like that.
It does, because you know what? At the lake house last week, I was, you know, Maddie and I being friends for the past like a year and a half, just, you know, maybe 2 years, if that. But Bellatrix, Liz, and Bill Nash, I've known you guys for like, if anything, the longest 5 years via Twitch, and we finally getting, you know, meet, like, physically hanging out with one another. It was an experience.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
So like, yeah, like Twitch can be a pain in the dick sometimes, but it it brings you closer sometimes to like people you wouldn't have thought about being close to. So
You're right, man. No other world or space would we ever have come across paths. Or I mean, you know, maybe not never, but you never know. Highly unlikely that we
Right.
would have. Bop, boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, bop. Matt said he was filming his podcast right now.
yeah, he's got I think when I was streaming, I had him host one game of a game before he left, because he said he had to be out by 9 p.m. I don't know how long his recordings last, but yeah. Actually, I told people I would stream in the morning, so I should probably head up sooner than later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can't keep you up too late.
Well, I never gave him a time, but funny enough, this morning I get paid by my full-time job, and I was looking at the pay and I was like, this is too much. But then I saw at the same time I got a Twitch payout, and I was like, wait, what? Like, I had no idea I had reached that like
Oh, nice.
payout.
You hit the thresholds.
Yeah, I hit it, and I was like, holy shit, like, what? It's been so long. Like, in my mind, I was like, I shouldn't have gotten it. So today I was like, let's just start off with Twitch stats with a couple hours for playing golf or whatever. And you know, Matt was online. You know, there was supposed to be something else planned, but people had different things going on, and including myself. But those plans fell through, and I was like, fuck it, I'll stream. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'll play games and stream. try to like boost that Twitch stat to get the next payout.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hang on, what Two Oak's doing stuff. Two Oak, what you got over there? Two Oak, do you like this piece?
Hey, look.
She has the Chun-Li pose though. Chun-Li could eat my balls still. We hate Chun-Li here. No, Chun-Li's fine. Chun-Li's fine. Two Oak, you've got the Chun-Li pose. I swear, when I saw the sketch, that's what I thought he was going to draw. No, listen, that's fair. This is the classic Chun-Li pose.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a little mouth jazz to
Is this lady wearing a thong?
Yes,
'Cause
she
yes, I'm living for it. Yes. Clap, clap, clap. I'll add it in real life. Wow, that.
Thongs are Vitamin's favorite. Hey, Vitamins, what kind of thongs are they wearing in the Pacific Northwest? What kind of thongs are they wearing on the alpaca farm? I wonder if the alpaca dude gets ladies like that. It's like, damn girl, you want to come? You want to fucking shave my alpaca? Hey, do alpacas get shaved?
Are you so stupid?
Get shaved, baby. Come to the farm and get shaved. Oh shit, we got a fucking Miriam Amanda Rivas Lazo. Just subscribe to me, Nicole.
I'm still, thank you for the subscription, Miriam. Do alpacas still shave? Oh my god. What?
She does shave them. I fucking knew it, dude. Does she ever try to get you over her place to shave them? And then as you're shaving them, right? She's shaving one side, you're shaving the other, your hands meet and like touch briefly. And then she looks at you longingly and you're like, I told you, I'm only here for the alpaca. She's like, I know. And you're just like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go.
So, I would pay for Michael De Nicole's short stories. I would get that fucking book, get ready, whether it's in the morning with my coffee, or for those who do engage in cocktails, have a cocktail at night. Because regardless if it's in the morning or night, that's funny.
I'm just describing what it's like being vitamins.
Listen, I'm ready to hear
At
the
the,
rest of the description.
At the alpaca farm.
Holy shit. Vitamins, hello.
Nah. I think I'm onto something. I think I struck a chord a little too close to home. Can you, this is gonna sound crazy, but can you ride an alpaca? Or are they not for that? I'm fucking serious.
Just like, sorry. Like a horse?
Yeah, yeah, like a horse.
I gotta go pee. Fuck. Oh my god, I gotta pee so bad. Can you ride it? I don't know, bro.
Alright.
Oh fuck, I gotta pee. Joe's in the bathroom right now. He needs to get the fuck out. Attempting to ride alpaca would be considered an animal abuse. Oh god. As it's beyond their capacity to take a human on their back, riding or even attempting to ride an alpaca would be animal abuse. There you go,
Okay.
Nicola. Get off.
Don't get on there.
Don't jump.
Get off that alpaca. It's like the juice thing all over again.
Oh my god. That shit threw me off. I was like, what? Fucking Austin, you don't like juice? And I was like, what? What's it mean in your eyes, bitch?
I don't like juice at all.
I miss Austin.
Do not like the juice.
The juice.
Yeah. It's too sweet. More often than not.
It really. You know, oddly enough, these days when they're like, oh, do you want this juice, or, you know, would you like this, I have to ask for half a glass so I can take, you know, the pitcher, or if there's water available, to fill it up with half water.
Yeah.
Because it is so sweet. Oof, it's sweet.
Yeah, I've definitely done the half juice, half water combo. I had the same question, but I forgot to ask her. You forgot to ask your alpaca friend if you could ride the alpaca? I wonder if she'd be offended by that question.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Lord. I'm gonna tell Joe you want to ride alpacas now.
You could ride a midget. You could, yeah, I guess you could ride a midget.
Midget?
A midget could ride an alpaca.
I hate you.
Dude, a midget can ride an alpaca easy. I've seen a midget ride a pig. No, I take that back. I've seen a monkey ride a pig. KG, you ever see a midget on an alpaca? She should be flattered you want to ride her alpaca. The alpaca is the only thing he wants to ride, though. How dare you? KG, if you were a midget, you hop on that alpaca so fast, dude. Their backs would break on a midget, dude. What's the carrying capacity of an alpaca? Late night stream. Yeah. Hey, Rogers, what's the carrying capacity of an alpaca? What color should this lady's hair be? I'm assuming I'm the standard Rogers measure. We're trying to figure out if an alpaca could carry a midget or not. Like, to ride an alpaca as a person, you'd shred that thing, dude. That thing is not built for a human weight. But like a midget, dude? If I could see, I saw a monkey riding a pig, dude. So I feel like if I've seen a monkey riding a pig, I could see a midget riding an alpaca. You know, I've never been on an alpaca farm. And I never will. No, I'll go to an alpaca farm. But like, they spit and shit, right? I don't want an alpaca to spit on me. That's nasty. KG, you've been an alpaca? What prompted this? What prompted this discussion? Vitamins. Vitamins almost made love to an alpaca owning woman once. Hey, Link. Alpacas are the only things willing to spit on me. No, you can get people to spit on you with enough money. With enough money. All right, let me merge this down. And what color are her eyes, precious? God, I just finished watching season 3 of Lock and Key, and my God, season 3 is shit. Holy shit. God damn, that season is full of plot holes. It sucks. Man, I was actively upset finishing that. I finished that season out of like obligation because I think it's the last season. Oof. Wasted my whole fucking Saturday. Yeah, no, way worse than season 2. It's truly shit. It's so bad it made me think like, dude, do they hate Netflix? Do they have like something horrible against Netflix? Alpacas are the only things willing to spit in my mouth. Link, what's up, baby? How you been, man? What are you laughing at?
You damn girl. What did you say in this fucking clip? Let's see. You wanna fucking shave my alpaca? Like, who says that? Michael D. Nicola. Air service.
No, I'll skip that season then. I wonder what the reviews are for that season. It's that bad. I'm like, I can't be the only person that. Have you watched season 3 of Umbrella Academy? I actually like season 3 of Umbrella Academy. I'm curious enough to see where it all goes. Although, I dislike the vast majority of the team. Klaus and Five are my favorite. They're my faves. What kind of job, Link? You know, Elliot Page is pretty good too. Klaus is my favorite by far. Yeah, Klaus is dope. But you know, so many of those characters are just unlikable, man. They're just the worst. You said Five, right? Yes, I said Five and Klaus are my two favorites. They're my jam. Nikki, do you watch Umbrella Academy?
You know what? I don't, because I've been skeptical. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, so I've been like iffy if I want to start it. But I heard it's good, so I'm kind of like, ugh, should I start it? Should I not? Also, with all the controversy going on still, I'm like, ugh, do I really want to start something like that?
Luther drives me crazy. I want to punch him in the face. Dude, the fucking Vanya character, you know, who is now Victor. Spoiler alert in the show. Always wanted to punch that character in the face. That character stinks. Just a store where I work with 2D computers, still waiting for an interview to work at a hospital. Damn, Link, you're all over the place, man. Good for you. Dude, I turn off the air conditioner for like five minutes, immediately start sweating.
Nope.
Hmm?
Nothing. No. We turned off the air earlier, and it probably got up to 70s around 10 a.m. And then we had to turn everything back on because it was more humid than hot. And I don't know what's worse. I feel like humidity beats heat.
It does. Because it makes the heat, it can make the heat so damn bad.
KG, I was, and then Michael was being Michael.
KG.
KG.
Is it true that KG forgot to throw her used tampons out and started sinking up the cabin?
Ew! No. I don't think she... No. I highly doubt that was the case for KG.
All right, if you say so.
I do say so.
I wonder how number
Yeah,
one
dude.
became number one. He's the weakest of the whole gang. Oh, Luther? Yeah, that's a good question.
Michael!
KG, I got your back.
KG had a good time at this place.
I think so. I mean, like, she was the same person as, like, on stream, which was, like, fantastic. Her
KG, is
clips
that
and
true?
stuff.
Were you the same person on stream? KG, what was your favorite part of the trip?
Watching Julian eat that sub sandwich, because that shit was hysterical.
I heard KG's favorite part of the ship was jerking off into the lake. And leaving a little bit of KG behind. Wink.
Gross. He said wink. Bye.
Hey, Rudy's back. Rudy! What's Rudy doing back? Rudy, is it not past your bedtime?
Oh shit, I do need to go to bed though. I got stream tomorrow morning.
Boo.
No, we're gonna have coffee and breakfast while looking at homes, baby.
Are you gonna be partying with the Roodster?
Yeah, well, she said that she no longer has to do her AM job, or I guess like her shift in general. So I want to be present because I haven't streamed in so long, except for tonight. Tonight was like impromptu. I was like, sure, I can get a couple hours in, no problem.
Is it true that you during stream tonight dressed up as Mexican Pee Wee Herman and did a whole routine?
What is Mexican Pee Wee Herman?
I don't know. You tell
Fair.
me.
You tell me. You said it. I don't know what that is. No, you do it.
That's just what I heard on Reddit.
So what did you interpret it as?
I didn't even know what. I just assumed there was going to be a
Oh.
white cowboy hat at some point.
White.
Why do you ask such questions, Nikki?
What? I'm following up with your questions, Mikey. I didn't say anything. KG's always against me.
Did KG have her own room during the cabin fiesta, whatever?
Yes. Yeah.
And you weren't nervous about having her in her own room?
Nervous? Why would I be nervous?
You don't know what she gets up to.
I don't. Well, here's the cabinet or the house itself is like a fucking renovated church, so it was like weird how he split everything up. But you know what? He still made a decent amount of money. But KG slept on the same side as Matt and Jen, and then everybody else slept on the same side, like on the opposite side of the house, because that's where the rest of the rooms are at. So.
At any point was anybody like, it smells like somebody's cooking a pipe bomb in the other room. And then KG's like, meow, 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 the feds are never going to get me.
No.
Asserting dominance. That's what KG did to the lake. Right when she was squirting on the water.
Stop yourself.
Yeah. There's a whole squadron of Boy Scouts that are scarred for life now. They'll never step foot in that lake again. KG. Guys, who do you think KG's favorite person during the lake hangout was? She'll never own up to it, so we have to speculate. I
My
know
dogs.
KG's gonna be like, I liked everybody equally. It's bullshit. She had a favorite. She just won't tell us. Was she playing with your dogs a bunch?
Hey, you know what? I've been so lucky and fortunate to have a group that love dogs as much as Joe and I, because we couldn't find a sitter. Our original sitter is actually Chanel, but she went with us on this trip. So, you know, I wouldn't say with us. She's part of the group, so she went on this trip. And I couldn't find anybody, and Joe and I were like, fuck, dude, like, you know, something's gonna happen if we all wanted to leave. And it just actually worked out perfectly because the group never actually went in one place together. You know, we were doing our own different things. It's our vacation, you know, we paid for it. If I want to fucking color, I'm gonna color. Fuck off, right? But half of us went to the lake, and originally Bill was supposed to go, but like he goes, you know what, I just want to nap. And you know, I don't blame him. We had a really long night the previous night, and I go, yeah, no problem. You know, Joe and I are leaving, so like, you know, we have to leave the dogs. And he was like, okay, cool. And like, I messaged Jen just to make sure, you know, in case like Bill fell asleep in his bus or whatever, just like to make sure like my babies, you know, like we can't take them anywhere, not in a bad way, but their anxiety was so high that taking them to another home, nonetheless a different area, was gonna just get them wild. And everybody cuddled with them. You know, Liz brought blankets to cover the Airbnb's, you know, sofas, so Dallas and Kendall didn't do anything stupid. And Liz's husband was cuddling with them, Julian, Fabian. There's a photo of Matt and Kendall hanging out. It was just like great, just very lucky, because I was afraid that they were going to cause havoc, and they were just like, everybody loves us, we're going to get hugs from everybody.
That's really sweet.
I'm just, whew. And I told Joe on the way back, I was like, we should do, even if it's just like you and me, or even like, you know, Jake, you and me, some sort of area that like has camping or whatever, like bring the dogs so they can get used to it, used to the car, used to it. But I will say Jen recommended like helpful tips that really did help too, so we got really lucky.
You don't want to put them in a kennel?
Oh, hell no. I don't trust people when it comes to that sort of thing. I've heard stories, and I'd rather just, like, I would rather, you know, if I have to skip a day at the lake to make sure that my dogs feel comfortable in the area that they're in, then I'll skip a day.
Wait, what would happen if somebody was allergic to the dogs?
Before we even thought about it, I put it in our group chat.
Oh,
because
yeah.
if that were the case, Joe said he'd stay behind, and nobody wanted. I mean, like, it's, you know, it's a whole group thing. I was like, I don't want you to stay behind, but if it came down to it, you know, say, you know, I don't know, Bill, Chanel, or not Chanel. I'm trying to think of anybody who's never actually, like, you know, been around dogs as much. KG, if they say, yeah, we have a problem with it, then, you know, it would be like, okay, well, you go ahead and I'll stay home with the dogs, and that's how it would have been. But yeah, we're fortunate enough to bring him with, and
you know,
I do have a dog. I do have a photo of. I'll show it to you. I'll send it to you in text. Let me see here. So this was like, I have it on, like, I know you don't follow people on your new IG, so I'll just send it to you. This was the first day. Fucking Liz is amazing, and you know how she is with dogs, and Kendall was like infatuated. She was like, I love her. So this is Liz and Kendall. And
oh, it's very sweet.
Yeah, it's so cute. And then like the next time, Liz fell asleep on the sofa, and then you have my other dog Dallas, who had no idea like that Liz was under there and was like climbing on top of her, and everyone was looking at it. I was like, get down, but like he wouldn't listen. He was like, I'm comfortable here. And that's Dallas sleeping on Liz's back.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, they were I I think they knew too that when it came to Liz, Ryan, Bellatrix, Bill, and of course the Nerditudes, and just like, you know, Chanel, they were like, I just want to sleep, because if I got up and I want attention, I can pick any one of these humans and they'll give me the attention. So.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If I went to one of these things, I'd probably have to bring the lady, and she
Yes.
is deathly
She's
allergic to dogs. Highly, like hives, closed up
Oh
throat.
shit.
Yeah, the whole thing.
If
So,
it
like-
ever came down to planning, then, and if I, you know, if Joe and I would have found out that, like, hey, like, you know, so and so's allergic, then we would, I guess we would plan ahead enough for us to find somebody. But we thought we had somebody lined up, and they were actually leaving out of town at the time, so we kind of got
Ooh.
stuck with, you know, yeah. So it hit different. But yeah, if we ever, you know, plan something where we were like, hey, yeah, you know, the D. Nicolas are coming, then I'd be like, we gotta make phone calls and figure it out. Because granted, they would love every one of you. I don't want to put M in that situation, because that would be, whew, like, why bring her, right? Like, I don't want to bring
Yeah.
my dogs to deal with that. That'd be really cool to finally meet her and be like, kudos to you.
I mean, I like dogs. I'm not like anti-dog, but you know, I'm kind of dog neutral. I'm kind of animal neutral, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And it sucks because I feel like some people who really enjoy cats or dogs that are allergic, they're like, fuck, like, you know, like I want this said animal, but I can't because my body is choosing otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah. Roger's is going to sleep.
Hey, Rogers.
Wow. Your dogs look sweet though. I'd give your dogs a pet.
They are the all they want to do when they're with people that they, you know, eventually they were just like, okay, I sniffed you, like I know Bill, I know Ryan, Liz, of course Chanel, you know, Matt, Jen. They after that, they were the calmest dogs. They were just laying down. I mean, basically they were like, are you gonna drop food so we can eat it, or do we have to lay down? And yeah, that's it. The only time my dogs ever barked was one of them was when we were leaving. She saw the harness and she was like freaking out, like, oh, the harness, and here we go, we're leaving somewhere. And I was really surprised that that was the only thing they barked at, because the amount of people that walked in late or even earlier in the morning to go like smoke or, you know, vape or whatever, they didn't do anything. It was just like baffling to me. And we packed pretty smart. We definitely had a downgrade on things, which was fine. And it worked out very well. We were able to bring the dog's bed to make them feel more comfortable. Like, hey, you don't have to sleep on just a hardwood floor. We were bringing your bed and bringing different things, and they did it extremely well, which is really nice, because like if anything happened in the future where we wanted to do something, we could bring them. But we're kind of hoping eventually we'll be able to have a dog-free vacation, and we'll see how that goes. And I know at least one point Liz wants to host us, and I'm just like,
Ooh.
let's go tomorrow. Like, I'm so excited to just hang out with them in a polite and loving way without our dogs, because I guess Luna is the same way as Kendall.
Yeah, those two
Very
probably
protective.
come to blows.
Oof. Yeah, and there's definitely no way that we'll be able to hang out with those two. So
Yeah, haven't they hasn't her dog like fucked up another dog before?
I remember. I have no recollection of that.
I'm almost certain her dog fucked up another dog. Yeah, I think maybe it was her sister's dog. I don't remember the exact story. But her dog won. So, what kind of dog is her dog?
Luna? Oh shit.
Well, one of them was a pit bull mix, right?
I mean, I feel like that could. Sunny reminds me of somewhat of a boxer. I couldn't really tell. Kendall is definitely a pit bull mix. Pit bull mastiff.
Oof.
We got lucky though. Honestly, excuse me for eating because I know I have the munchies, but she has all pit bull characteristics minus the drooling portion. Sometimes I see her drooling and I'm like, ugh, but like that's the mastiff in her. She'll just be like, you know, this is me.
I gotta say this. Ooh, I gotta say this came out pretty fun.
I like the shadowing of on her abdomen. Oh, your turn, bro.
You know what? I don't think there's much I could add to this. I feel like, you know, maybe I could tweak the colors. That's what I could do. Time for a color tweak. This was fun. I wasn't sure I would be able to get some art done, but look, I was able to do one, which is pretty nice. You know, that's one nice thing about streaming for as long as I have. It's I've gotten a lot better at what I do.
I feel like for those who do what you do, you have that excuse me, the access to see the videos from the past to now, and even visually see it too. Remember how, like, I don't remember, what's it, like, what, Monday or Tuesday, you were showing somebody like the one art that you were like, you drew for them, and you were like, wow, that's shitty, but only because at that time you thought it was amazing. But you're constantly growing. You're constantly learning new techniques about certain things.
Yeah, it's pretty wild how that works. Especially like what you once thought was good. And just in these last couple of months, playing around with color has been a real blast, because before, if I had to color something, I would have dreaded at every moment of it. But now I don't mind it so much.
Can't even copy you right now. You did that so well.
Machi. All right. Yeah, this is good. This is a fun little doodle. This is a nice. This is a nice silly one for the books. All right, I'm taking off, yo. It's 1 a.m. here. I've been on 3 hours. This was fun.
Hey, yeah, it was. Thanks for having me, buddy.
Thanks for
Get
hanging
to
out.
hang out and yeah, man.
Now you get to go to
Appreciate
sleep.
it. I do. I'm eating the last of these chili lime Pringles
Yeah.
because I didn't really eat dinner. I did, but it was like a lunch dinner. So.
Good night, Alpaca KG. Good night, Chibe
Good
Chan.
night, everybody.
I'll catch you.
Nobi.
I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye, everybody. Goodbye.